but you have to take care of this, invest time and money to have healthy tools, because if not, it's not useful. It's like everything. Your car are going to work. I believe it's really important. Maybe at the beginning you can do whatever you need and are going to work and stuff, but when your company or your business start to grow, you're going to find tipping points where you have to go back to the best practices and
I'd like to ask you another question. Are there any challenges you often face in your role as a Atlassian professionals?
A lot, because you're always thinking new processes, new solutions, and sometimes the user has a really big imagination. And but for me, the key thing in all this is to listen what the user think they need and try to understand and offer him a solution. For me, for example, it's really not hard, but difficult when someone want to give to me the solution and say, you have to implement this. Sometimes that doesn't work quite well, because as you know, we have this platform, it's cheaper solution, as I said, but you have to take care of this, invest time and money to have a healthy tool, because if not, it's not useful. It's like everything. Your car are going to work. It depends on the money you invest in your car. Well, with the tools happen the same. And that is one of the challenge that I faced this couple of last year, because I had a lot of work freelance, but trying to fix an environment that is or was setting by people that maybe they know about IT system, but not about Atlassian. So that is quite difficult to handle it, because we know the best practices, because we have certification, we study about that. I believe it's really important. Maybe at the beginning you can do whatever you need and are going to work and stuff, but when your company or your business start to grow, you're going to find tipping points where you have to go back to the best practices and get rid of the bad practices. So, I on the other hand, we have a lot of work for that. So it's really great ecosystem, and it's a really enjoyable tool to work.
Yeah, we need more energy when it comes to implementation for new solutions for customers, right?
Yeah.
What's something you enjoy most about what you do?
I love code, but I'm not a developer. But I love that sometimes if I need it. I'm still working in data center, but of course I have a lot of experience in cloud. But currently I'm working in a data center, and sometimes we have to do something and with the scripting, and I can spend a lot of time doing things with that. Talk with the people, train them to use the tool and to be doing the things by themselves. Of course, what they can't. And for example, handle a project, permissions, roles, and that kind of things. But training is one of the things that I love the most. Also train Atlassian consultants. I have several workmates that they start from scratch, and I train them, and they are really great professionals today. So that's really cool.
That's cool. I'd like to move to next topic. Okay. So I'd like to ask about what Atlassian enables us to do.
Well, a lot of things. Because if you are a content creator, you can use Loom, Atlassian platform, and handling all the processes in Jira. If you are starting, you have Trello, because a lot of people start with Trello and then move to Jira. If you have to handle, for example, a service desk. I used to work in in a company as a call center agent.
I see.
And but I'm talking about 20 years ago. So today, and in that time, I believe Remedy, the tool, was really old and Visual Basic. And now you have this ITSM that you create an environment. You have the portal. You have all your offering there. Of course, you have to customize and do it at your own taste, but it's really great. You can have the thing that you can have several clients or customers creating a ticket for you. It's really great, and how you can communicate with the customers and with your team, your Asian team. So, for me, it's really great. For that is that this works for everyone. So in Japan, they are thinking if only for developers. Believe me, not. It's for any kind of business.
Yeah, that's right. Right. Yeah, I'm also I implemented into many customers and many teams. So, for example, using the Jira Service Management for implementing service desk for customers.
Yeah.
So, still in Japan, there are so many people working with phone or email or chat tools, right? So, communication is so messy, right?
Yeah, a lot.
So that's why there were so many needs about service desk solutions.
Yeah. Well, for that I have my share. This is an old one when in service management called service desk.
Service desk, yeah.
And this is really funny. One day I'm really happy about this career and working in this ecosystem. And one day I remember that in the Atlassian website has this option that send a message to the CEOs.
Yeah.
And I send in saying thanks for all the career, all the things, and they say, okay, well, really thank. I don't know who answered that, but they sent me this shirt to Argentina. So for me, it's really great, and it's like my brand shirt.
I see. How a team has transformed using Jira or Confluence.
Where I was a consultant most of all. For example, in Argentina, we have a really big company that has logistic marketing and so on, and they were in charge of it's a beverage company with alcohol and not alcohol, and they used to handle all the stuff, all the process with, for example, SAP, Excel, a lot of tools, and it's like the information was really spread, of course, sharp and so on. And we start to move to the cloud and with the Confluence cloud, and trying to sort all the information, documentation in Confluence about processes, about products, and in Jira we handle all the process. It was in that time in Jira Software. It was a game changer because the people can find what they need in only one place. They do not have to change to SAP to get the number of the article, then change to SharePoint to see where is the peak that they have to put in the flyers and stuff. So in this way, they work in only one source of truth. And the amazing thing is when you start this, most of all they start in IT, but then they start to grow, and you have taxes. You can handle it with Jira Software. You have graphics. You can handle it. In that time, I remember that we create this this Jira Service Management with the portal. Not to get the request from external customers. We used to work with this with internal customers, because when you need to ask, I need a new season or new campaign, I need these graphic things. Well, the people can ask to the graphic team by a portal. We also handling communication with the suppliers, and so you can do whatever you need with this platform. It's prepared for that.
Amazing. So you have many insights about Atlassian or customers.
Well, for example, one of the